Alright, ladies and gents, are we live? Are we going? Are we balling? Boom. Okay, tweet it out. Copy this. Yep, it is robot time, Chris. And hey, Jacob, what's up, man? I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to start things up. What's up, William? Yeah, it's going good. I had a very good Sunday, a very nice, relaxing Sunday. And now here we are. We're going to be working on some more build testing. But before that, because I was a bit late today, I couldn't prepare something that I wanted to do on stream. So you're going to see the stream dip for a second. And while I prepare it in the background, it's going to be a nice little secret. Hey, what's up, Razor Ryan? Hello, Russian dude. Okay, good. Looks like everything's going well. Now, y'all gotta give me a second, because what you're gonna see is this window dip for a second. I'm still gonna be here, but I've got to do something very important in the background. Okay, good. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because of what we are planning. I am planning something that I cannot show yet. Okay, very excellent. This is good. Well, I mean, your name is like that, and I cannot pronounce it, obviously. So now you are Russian, dude. Okay, so please bear with me for like a couple of seconds. This will not take long, I promise. I'm just gonna quickly organize something cool, something 3 cool, 5 school in the background. Okay, yes, this is correct. If I am not wrong, what I need down here is... Where is it? Oh no, shit, I cannot find it. Aha, yes, this will do. Perfection. Okay, like I said, please bear with me, guys. I'm almost done. Bellissimo. See you later, who? It's going good, Detrimental. It's going good. I am just preparing a nice little something in the background, and now I'm just swagging it up. Unfortunately, I cannot reveal that because, wouldn't want it to spoil the fun, That, and I know some people were waiting to steal this, so I'm denying them on purpose. Yeah, but everything is going good. I just picked up Cold War to play with my wifey this weekend, and it was absolutely fucking fantastic. Cold War was something else, I gotta admit that, so I'm very, very happy with it. It's been a very, very good experience. I've been having a very good time. Okay, yeah, let me just get with that. Hey, that loyal boy. You demanded, Zavi. Okay. Ta-da! All perfectly hidden. How you doing, loyal boy? I hope you're doing good. No problem, William. We always have the best builds with good reason. Your name means something like good effect? Nice. No problem, Russian dude. Always happy to help people out. Hey, what's up, Santosh? Like I said, I like what I do, and I like helping everybody out. Okay, so I have to decline this invite temporarily. Alright. Now, time for a live fire test first. We must have a live fire test. And then we shall carry on. Yeah? Hello, Robin. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, let me set this up. And then this will do. Doing alright today. Doing alright today, Santosh. You know, like I said, just doing my best to hustle hard on my streams, you know, trying to earn a little extra cash before Christmas. Christmas is always a tight time for, you know, the family, so I try to do the best that I can. Oh god, wow, a bot already. Let me remove that fella. Okay, first of all, I'm going to be testing this out in a normal escalation patrol. Let's see how this works. So this is a Iceborne style build. Hey, no problem, loyal boy. Listen, you come when you can. You know, I'm the type of guy that says, you know, you come when you like. Alright, you don't have to be here for everyone. You just come when you can. And then you can have a good time. It's Chrisman. You don't like Christmas because Santa never showed up? Listen, when you get to 30, you're your own Santa. You're your family's Santa, so you better work hard. Okay, so that when you're 30 like me, you can provide. Alright, so that's what it's all about. You know, for me, Christmas is a time of hard work, dedication, and love for the family. That's what's important. And you're going to have to give me a second because I need to make a quick modification again. Sorry about this. Sorry. We apologize. We're just checking something very important. You know, got to make sure it's all in order before we go in. Alright. Good. Alright, it should be ready. This is about as ready as it's gonna get, so let's see. It's not in the game yet, Mr. Uzumaki. It was unfortunately released early. Now, this information comes from a Dauntless partner, one that I actually don't dislike, so he has confirmed for me. Oh, you've got work in 20 minutes? Enjoy the stream, my friend. Okay. What's up, Nate? What's up? How you doing? How is the VIP Nate the Great doing? I hope you're having a good day today, buddy. Hey, well, come and chill with us, man. It's all good. Nothing wrong with playing with friends. Playing with friends is great. You moved out of the family a long time ago? Ah, well, that's okay, Santosh. Everybody does their own thing, you know? As long as you're happy with your own life, it's all good. Well, Russian dude, why don't you check out my tutorial video? Now, listen, I'm not going to mince words. The chain blades are very different to how they used to be. One of the biggest differences with the chain blades is the speed at which you play. Now they feel a bit like a slower weapon. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. One of the big things that a lot of people need to realize about these chain blades is that they have a completely different style. So you're not going to get the same experience no matter what you do, because this is a whole different style of play. Okay, but to get good at it, obviously, it takes some skills, some time, and you have to give yourself that time to get used to it. Alright, getting used to it is a big first step because of how the playstyle is. It's, like I said, a very, very different way of playing chain blades. However, it's not bad. In fact, the damage is actually higher than before, if not for the special Reaper's Dance special being bugged right now, I probably would be finished with this escalation in mere seconds. As in, each round in the escalation, I'd be finished in seconds because of how strong the DPS is on the Chainblades. So, yeah, you know, I would say it's definitely a interesting rework. Maybe it was not what a lot of people were hoping for, but I can tell you straight up that it's very good if you know what you're doing. And the other thing is that it also separates a lot of the people that were just exploiting the Chainblades because they felt that they were the easy weapon in the game. You see? This one is more like you have to have skill. And you have to know what the hell you're doing with the Chainblades. So that is a very important trait that many people have forgotten about. And it's also what has caused a lot of, you know, unhappiness for the people because they feel that, oh no, now the new Chainblades are all different. You know, everything's all not the same anymore. Well, yeah, that's what change is, you know. Hey, Shota, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Karasu. I hope you're all doing well today. As you can see, there's not much difficulty in taking out enemies. An easy discipline build. No, that breaks the rules. Easy builds have nothing from the trials. Therefore, there is no such thing as an easy discipline build. Easy builds are before trials and before legendaries. If you can get discipline, you can get legendaries. So you should go for the end game build straight away. Easy builds are designed for newbies. You should watch it, definitely, Russian dude. It's very good. You'll learn a lot. And even being a hammer fan, hammers are an interesting weapon. A lot of people don't like them. But I think it's the same thing overall. People will always in life try and find an easy pathway for things. And me personally, I'm the type of guy that challenges myself. So that's why when the Chainblades first came out, I already knew that I was going to have a decent time with them. Because I knew that for many people, this was going to be a very difficult experience. And that's okay. You know, we must, as humans, challenge ourselves. That means you need to practice, Shota. Is your escalation level at least level 10? If you didn't ever do the normal escalations, you can't do the hard escalations. But you also need to practice. Because if you cannot kill a Thrax, it means you don't know how to dodge attacks. Which means that you're not making the best use of discipline. So there's no point in playing discipline until you're at that level. You see? So that's why, Shota, I always say there's a process to things. You must practice your skills first before you're ready. Even if I were to make an easy discipline build for you, you just wouldn't be using it to the maximum ability. You see? You'd be better off using my Iceborne build, which would do more damage than, you know. Okay, in that case, then it's the skill problem, Shota. You need to practice. You need to practice because if you're going to use a cell like Discipline, right, you must be able to dodge all attacks and counter constantly with Discipline. That's the style. Yeah, you see, you need to be able to make it to him consistently. That's what's important. If you do not do that consistently, then you will have big issues because you will not have mastered the weapons probably. Yeah, it basically means you haven't fully mastered everything. So keep practicing, Shota. Loyal boy, the fact that you didn't use a robot build is very saddening. And if you did, then you must say, I used a robot build. Get it? How dare you try and use your own build? Besides, you'll actually do better with robot builds. If you are trying to solo escalations, right, you should practice with robot builds. The more you practice, the stronger you'll get. My builds are designed for all skill levels, but you need to understand that if you do not practice, you will be no good. No matter what you do. So you have to train yourself. And the best way to train yourself, don't play with people. Play alone. Because alone, you have to fight everything by yourself. That is the best way to master your skills. If you don't know if it's my build or not, that loyal boy, then you shouldn't be using it. Otherwise, you're not loyal, right? No, I do not. I do not play Warframe. How dare you ask about Warframe on a Dauntless stream? Okay, Santosh, you're getting banned for life now. You're never allowed to come here again. How dare you? How dare you? Disloyal. Hey, John Mark, what's up, man? How you going? Don't you know, Santosh? Asking questions is illegal. You can't do that. You don't have people to play with? Good. Practice. It's all practice. Anyway, Loyalbor, more importantly, I'm judging you. You should only have robot builds in your build arsenal. If you have a build by yourself or anybody else, that is illegal. It's a felony. It's a felony to not have a robot build in every build slot. Depends. Valiant Overdrive, yes. Spin to Win is always better than Valiant Overdrive. But Avenging Overdrive is very good as well. Most Sword Pros will train with Avenging Overdrive instead. It's all good, Santosh. I'm joking with you. Now, you gotta joke with your people. Otherwise, shit gets so serious all the time. But ultimately, Shota, what you need to understand is that it's not that one build is better than another build. Okay, as long as it's an Asian robot build, everything is good. Modify? You dare to modify my sacred builds? Yeah, sure. I mean, if that's what you want to do. You can modify it, but just make sure you let people know that you are using a robot build. Because at the end of the day, right, one of the biggest problems is that people don't give credit. Then people, or they say it's my build. I'm like, no, it's not your build. It's literally the build that I made. Of course not. Loyal boy, how dare you? How dare you use an inefficient build? There's only one build. Loyal boy builds. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? No. It's only one build, and that's robot builds. But yeah, you can do whatever you want with the builds. Ultimately, if you change or modify them, technically speaking, I've got no control over that shit, so do whatever you want. But just remember that, like, you will be reducing some efficiencies. Look at you, daring to use my sword build with a Chrono Sword. Illegal! Illegal. I'll ban you all. Yeah, see, Karasu is loyal. Only robot builds. That's the way, man. Only Zavi can modify my builds. Yeah, listen. What do you mean? What do you mean we need friends, right, Russian? No. Listen. Friends are overrated, bro. When you can kill every behemoth by yourself, who needs friends? No, I just like to play with my community. My members, you know. But friends? Nah, that's a far cry, bro. Reduce efficiency, increase personality. No, that's illegal. That's illegal, Nate. We cannot do such things. How can I allow my dictatorial reign to be, you know, so easily swayed? Oh, you dare defy me, Bravo? Alright, I see a Varktech dude. I better remove that guy. Weird that all these bots are coming here these days. What the fuck? Somebody trying to backstab my ass. I bet you that. You should prioritize searching the one in the build that you're using, John. So if you're going for, like, just for an example, my latest easy build, you should prioritize power surging the Hellion. You know? Yeah, of course, Shota. I mean, not everybody will like every weapon. Look, every weapon is not for everybody. There's going to be some people that like certain weapons and some people that don't like other weapons. Just because I'm using the Chain Blades doesn't mean it's the best for everybody. I'm damn good. I'm damn good with the Chain Blades, but, you know, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to be good with them, you know? So at the end of the day, you have to choose, you have to use the weapon that's right for you, you know? Even if it's a different weapon to what I use. Just because I'm the Asian robot doesn't mean everybody has to use the same thing as me, you know? I don't know, Bravo. I think YouTube autofilters spam for you. But it doesn't for me, which is weird because I'm the fucking creator here. YouTube wildin'. The new one's already out, John. Have you seen the latest vids on my channel? You should check them out if you haven't. Because all the new builds you desire are out there already. We don't delay in providing content. Hey, Avito, what's up, man? It has been a while, but that's okay. Listen, everybody's got a life. Yeah, then. Reforging 10 times on every weapon is always a good idea. Because it gives you the opportunity to do cool stuff. If you haven't really reforged 10 times, you know, you're missing out on bonuses for no reason. That's why I always encourage people to properly reforge their stuff. Yeah, always prioritize the weapon that you're thinking of. Like, for example, if you're thinking of moving to a chronovore build, then obviously you would need to prioritize the power surging for that build, you know? So as the builds come out and you start referring to them, you can choose to power surge that stuff. Shota Danish, what you should do is go watch my video on how to farm Aether Sparks. Well, William, you should check out all the axe builds that were released after patch 1.80. Every axe build after patch 1.80 are all best. You can choose any of them and you will not lose any efficiency. So go check out those videos, choose the one that fits your playstyle, and enjoy it. That's basically it. Yeah, Chainblade's got reworked, but I wouldn't know if it's better. Like, it's up to the individual. Most of the people on Reddit were crying their eyeballs out, like, oh, I'm a Chainblade master with, like, so many reforges, but I can't, but the new Chainblades suck. But then RealAsianRobot released a tutorial on day one. So I'll tell you, Avita Tabashi, it's your choice. Okay, you have to decide for yourself. You can watch my tutorials, you can watch my videos, you can watch my streams on it, and then decide for yourself whether or not it was a good rework. In my opinion, it wasn't a good or bad rework, it's just a rework. And honestly, I'm okay with the new style of Chainblades. It may not be the best, it may not be the most awesome, but to me it works and I can handle it. Make You Mine. Nice name. I do think it's pretty cool. Yeah, no problem, Zavi, you go ahead and BRB. But I do think that is one of the coolest skins in the game, definitely. Yeah, the new reward cache is well known for being awesome because I got it when it was in the hunting pass and it was nice. Okay, let's do another escalation, see how that goes. I need my water. But yeah, honest to God, I cannot answer any questions on whether the new Chainblades are better. Personally, my personal opinion is that it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's up to the individual to decide whether they like it or not. Yes, I live in Singapore. That should be obvious since my streams are on Singapore time, and it would be weird if I wasn't living in Singapore, but on Singapore time, am I right? Yeah, William, they had to disable it if you check the Dauntless Twitter. Apparently there were some issues, so they disabled it for the time being, so you cannot access that for now. Mihails, you're new? What's up, man? Lantern Capacitor. If you go behind Arkan Drew, that's the Lantern Capacitor. It basically can add some bonuses for your escalations as you go up in level. Hey, Joshua Rivera, what's up, my man? How you doing? Yeah, that's okay, man. Listen, I was so like not into farming that thing that I literally just like bought it It's one of the only transmogs that I've actually bought instead of farmed. Because I was like, yeah, you know what? It's a damn nice transmog and I really don't feel like it. You can use my easy builds with legendary weapons if you have them. They were originally designed without legendary weapons because they're easy builds. But if you have legendary weapons, Shota, you should be using my endgame builds. So, yeah. What's up, Melvin? What you need to understand is that you shouldn't use an easy build if you already have legendary stuff and trial stuff. There's no point. Yeah, they did, Avitabashi. They added some new behemoths and stuff like that, but realistically speaking, it's same old game. Just, now we have, you know, the Chainblade rework, things like that. I don't know what you consider new stuff. If you're talking about realistically new content, there isn't any. Because it's just the same old Dauntless that you should know. And possibly love. I don't know. But yeah, same old stuff. Just that, you know, there's reworks, there's this, there's that. That's basically it. Nothing super special or anything like that. So it really just comes down to what you can. Yeah, you can just skip the quest line. Bravo. So that's what I did. I just skipped the quest line and just bought it. It's easier. It says the only one that I ever bothered to spend any plat on. Just because I just was so lazy to do it. After you get the quest, you can skip certain quest lines with plat, and some are free, so. Well then, depending on which weapon you're looking at, Shota, some of the weapons use chrono, but if you don't have it yet, then you have to look at the other builds. Not every build will use chrono, but if you're waiting for a build that hasn't come out yet, then I'm sorry. It's because it's not a high priority. I usually prioritize builds that have the best flexibility or the best use at the time. Hey, Shotgun Messenger. Kano, what's up? Yeah, they were free because they were bugged, and that's good. Listen, Avi, that's exactly what happens to most people, man. I only stick around because of the community. Then you should get to work doing it. Favorite behemoth? Don't have one. I hate them all. Yeah, go for it, Bravo. It's now easier to get the blueprint because wherever you encounter the Bloodshot Shroud, as long as you break the head when it's Aether Charge, it should give you the blueprint. So yeah. It should be easier now, my friend. Should. Honest answer, John P. None of them, because I don't find any behemoth difficult. To me, they're just easy behemoths. How am I doing what, Dash? This thing? That's Cruel Rift Strike, my dude. Have you never seen the special before? Well, I mean, I guess I never show it, but yeah, this is the special. You're currently studying for exams, Dags. Do your best, man. And Shotgun Messenger, no problem. Go ahead and go to school. It's all good. But yeah, I never find any behemoth difficult at all. They're all just trash tier to me. No, just wait for the portrait to show the blue flames. I don't even know what colors the things turn or whatever. Try hard. Dude, I'm the one that's looking at chat, dude. Do I look like I'm trying hard, bro? Hey, what's up? Super VIP Boxhead. Hello, how's my child support doing? Yeah, I do. I usually use Reaper's Dance. Right now it's bugged. When it's finally unbugged, then I will be back to using Reaper's Dance. I personally do not like the Cruel Rift Strike, but with Reaper's Dance being fucking bugged, there's nothing I can do, so I'm stuck, you know, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here. Yeah, usually I'll use those, but today I'm just working on something that could potentially use Cruel Rift Strike. Because the more options that people have, the happier they'll be. Proton, I am. Did you literally just ask me to help you with the Dauntless trial, like, right now? Dude, no thank you. That is really not something you ask somebody when it's your first time in stream. I don't even know your name. You don't even say hello. You're asking for help. And furthermore, you're not even a channel member. No, sorry. You can take that disrespectful attitude to other streamers, because I don't deal in that shit. If you want help, first, how about you get to know the community, talk to people, maybe say hello, you know, have a few manners, like a normal human being. Might go a long way in life, yeah? Hey, Zerail, what's up, man? Do your best at work, Santosh. See, here, we're all family, okay? This is a community. It's not some kind of club where you just walk in like, yo, what up? That's not how things work here. Very disappointed in people that do that. Okay. Hey, what's up, Impaler? How you doing, homie? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, it was a good improvement, Shota. I like the fact that they changed it so that it doesn't cost any momentum. One thing you gotta understand, Fire Ghost, is that there is no best build. There's going to be multiple builds for the Chainblade. I'm going to put them all out in due time. But there's no best build. You just choose whatever you want and you go with it. This one's the Iceborne version. I'm testing it for Heroics, so you're going to see me do the Heroics soon. Once this hits about 20. Hey man, listen. It's okay to help friends. Me personally, I already put out the stuff for members, so, you know. The only thing is that when people walk into my stream and they have, like, literally no respect for the stream, I'm like, no. I suggest you get some fucking respect first. You know, it's like... And these people get spoiled because all the other Dauntless content creators, they're so desperate for viewership, right? They'll be like, oh, I'll help you with Dauntless Trials. I'll do anything for you guys. You know? It's like, no. Sorry, that doesn't work here. This is the real family. This is the real club. We help our family, but, you know. Hey, no problem, man. Major Guns, I love that name. The Drask UE? I'm not sure on that. If you're talking about whether or not he has a tail, I'm not sure. Never thought about that. Never ever questioned it because I don't use the Drask UE. Shock weapons prior to the Savate were terrible, so... I never ever used a shock weapon. Now, Savate is changing the game, though. I gotta admit that. That little Mantis Reaper boy. I love it. Hey, Death's Horseman, what's up? Another chat bot. Goddamn. Good thing I removed it straight away. Those things are weird. Exactly, Dags. That's exactly what it is. You know? And I'm not down with that. I love my people. And I love to, you know, have my people around. Good people like Boxhead, Bravo. They've been around for a while. If they ask me to do shit, I do shit. You know? Zavi, all these people. You know? But when people come into my stream, it's like, hey, can you help me like right now? It's like so disrespectful. Like, dude, you walk in here with that attitude. Please go ahead and take that to other Dauntless streamers. We don't want you here. I'm not a guy that's so desperate for viewership. I'll say, oh, please, let me help you. Fuck that shit. You want my help? First of all, you better be my biggest donor. Then maybe I'll move my ass to help you. Maybe, you know? But I help my friends. I help my family, you know? You not my family? Nah. Yes, it does, Shota. So you have to choose. Basically, those who are members, they're paying a certain amount per month, and they get a green name. So like Boxhead right there, he's been a member for 2 months. Yeah. The Mantis looks super dope, man. Nice, Zerail. Glad you're enjoying it. The Mantis is amazingly dope, Boxhead. I love the Savate. And Sir Sendu, you've been playing this game for the last 2 weeks, maining a sword for a while. You enjoying my easy sword build? Good, good. Listen, the chain blades are fun weapons, but they take a little bit of mastery, so you gotta be careful. The advantage of escalation, just basically encountering any behemoths. They're just for me to avoid being bored, because I don't like being in the hunting grounds. And they're good XP for 10 to level 18. They're very good XP. That's okay, Shota. I completely understand. Listen, not everybody can pay to be a member, and that's fine. Go ahead and go to sleep, Impaler. Have a good night. Have a good night. Like I said, the members pay a certain amount per month, so they basically get extra benefits, and that's why it's important. But they're keeping the channel running, because don't forget, Shota, this is my job. So if I don't get paid, there's no Dauntless content, which means you guys don't get to enjoy this. So make sure you at least watch ads if you're not paying anything. It helps the family. Listen, I do this to feed my family, so, you know. That's why people without memberships, I don't force them, but, you know, at the very least, watch some ads. It helps. You call him Scyther? I love that comparison, because it's kind of like that. Rafflin Man, it's going good. It's going good. Sorry if I missed chat. It's moving fast. Tip the cup robot? Yeah, that happened once. It was hilarious. I still don't know how it happened. I really don't. It's never happened ever since then. It's very weird. Okay, I'm gonna go into the... Oh shit, did he take it? Alright, looks like we're wrapping before we go in. Ladies and gents, this is my man Bravo.
Sci-Farmer subscribe to the channel.
If you haven't heard this song yet, this is Bravo's favorite song. But you know what? I'm going to do a double feature because Bravo has been around since the beginning. In case y'all didn't know, Bravo was one of the first people to help pay for this channel and keep it running. So, oh yes, subscribing to my channel helps a lot. Just make sure you're watching the videos, and as long as you watch the ads in the video, it helps a lot, Shota. The more you watch my videos, the better. And you can't catch him with the Molten Edict build? Yeah, no, don't worry. He is a fast one. But ladies and gents, I want to introduce you to a rap song that everybody loves. This one is Bravo for the 79. This is for my man Bravo, right here. Alright, you know I've had a lot of thoughts in my head recently. But we gonna spit it. So I hope the whole RealAsianRobot nation feels me on this. Hey, y'all listening? Here we go for the crowd. Room goes round with these thoughts in my head, blowing smoke by the bed, think of things unsaid. It's not that easy when you wish you were dead. Put a smile on your face, you know you're just fake. The music that comes is a part of my dreams, but the night comes dark with the things unseen. Look to drugs and the smoke, cause it's all that I have. Take the pills with a drink, cause you know I don't. Hey, Who are you to say that my struggle ain't real? Cause I'm fun when I play. I grin with the mask cause my feelings are tight. Put it into a box that'll never see the light. I got these friends who will cheer for my light. 17-9 claps and you know they're my light. A bravo for the people who are down for the cause. But some days I wish I wouldn't wake anymore. It hurts when you struggle for the bills and the cash. You're sitting in the dark, wonder if it's your last. Reach for the pills just to numb for the hours. Clock ticks by, count the veins on the flowers. Room goes round with these thoughts in my head. Blowing smoke by the bed, thinks of things unsaid. It's not that easy when you wish you were dead. Put a smile on your face, you know you're just fake. The music that comes is a part of my dreams. But the night comes dark with the things unseen. Look to drugs and smoke cause it's all that I have. Take the pills with a drink cause you know I don't. Hey, stop for a minute. Put the bottle down, look into the mirror when you see it. Hope mixed in with the bags from the night. Didn't sleep a single wink since I turned out the light. I walk like a zombie through the streets that I know. Fist clenched in my pockets, two ways it could go. Huddle down in the dark cause it's all I got left. Even heat feels cold when it shines on my chest. I think about the friends that still got my back. I know I shouldn't worry but my thoughts are just black. Static noise mixed with subliminal thoughts. Was I ever really happy? Man, I forgot. Room goes round with these thoughts in my head. Blowing smoke by the bed, think of things unsaid. It's not that easy when you wish you were dead. Put a smile on your face, you know you're just fake. The music that comes is a part of my dreams. But the night comes dark with the things unseen. Look to drugs and smoke cause it's all that I have. Take the pills with a drink cause you know I don't care. And yes, these are all original songs. You can find it on my SoundCloud. I plan to be finishing my album soon. I'm still working on the last 2 songs. But I love to rap for my crowd, and that's why whenever somebody takes a stream boss, you know, I gotta give them some love back, so I rap. I'll be doing a freestyle as well, but let me answer some questions that dropped. Yes, as Zeril says, please make sure to like the stream, because every time you like a stream or a video, it helps me with the algorithm. A good build for Frost Chainblades, well, you might be getting one soon, Bialas. It's in the works. I'm working on it right now. I started playing Dauntless last year. Thanks for saying I'm the rap god. Glad you all enjoy it. A new War Pike build, Darsh. Okay, sure, I can give you that. You'll be looking for my easy War Pike build. I'll link you to it now. And yeah. Hey, listen. I always have the flow, man. Just you wait till I start freestyling. But let me give this guy the build he wants, and then after that I'll freestyle, because Bravo took stream boss as well, so I gotta do that. Where is my new Chainblade? Where's my new War Pike build? Sorry, not Chainblades. Oh, my head is filled only with Chainblades these days, I swear. Okay, here it is. This is the one you're looking for, dude. What was the guy's name? I forgot. And Mihails, I'll show you how to kill Togadoro soon. Darsh. Okay, Darsh. Here we go. This is the build you're looking for. Enjoy. Okay. Now, one more time for the crowd. Of course, all these songs are original. Now, this is a beat that I kind of liked, because this beat I did for my members only video, but it's really swanky. So this one is another freestyle. Oh, shit.
Phantom Assassin, subscribe
Thank you for the subscription, Phantom Assassin. Yo. Hey, we gonna roll for my main man, Bravo. Hey, we gonna roll. And Boxhead is almost a stream boss. Look at that. With 11 HP left. Yo, I want you all to know that this is how I freestyle. This is a beat that I use in my members only video. So some of y'all might recognize this, but here we go. It's off the top of my head. This is how I rap. I don't need to write these lyrics down, cause everything that comes out of my mouth is a trap. Y'all are into my music just like that. But I gotta thank Bravo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to show my killer flow. I'm sorry, Boxhead, 11 HP is all that you've got left, you know. Have I gotten a Revenant chain blade build? That is to come, DBZ watcher. I'll be releasing it after I test it. First I gotta do heroics, and then I'll make sure Revenant is next on the list. But first y'all gotta understand, actually discipline might come first, man. All because discipline is one of the cells that is important, and people really wanna see the survey UE used in my builds, so I'm probably gonna do that first. Yo, I spill blood of behemoths every single day, and that's how I've got my killer flow. This is the way that I play, yeah. Rapid fire, NBZGG. What's up, my man? See, I can freestyle while answering chat, all because I've got this plan in my brain. That's how my lyrics do it. Alright, see, I don't have to plan any of this shit because it comes out naturally. I practice every single day because the day I drop my album, the day I move up in the music world, I'm gonna do it all with your support. Alright, this community is gonna know me from the time that I'm an indie artist all the way till the time I'm at the top. And that's a fucking fact. I don't deal with the industry cause nobody has my back. All I need is community, cause you guys are everything that I lack. I do not care about having a big firm back me, cause that is not the way that I do this shit. Nah, I'm gonna go all to the top for the people, that's all I need. As long as the public opinion is always positive, I'm going straight to the top. There is no stop for the champ. I'm going all the way. Listen, 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 listen. There's nobody that can stop me, alright? Quite frankly, so many people have tried. But whether it's music or gaming, I've realized I don't need no backers. I don't need no big ass lord to lord over me or tell me how to do shit. Nah, fuck that. I just need the people. That's all I need. Every single one of you, you're the strength in my arms, you're the holders of my dreams. And that's all I need, folks. That's how I flow with that killer flow. Love y'all. Hope you enjoyed that freestyle. Right now, ladies and gents, I'm going to show you how to do the heroic escalation. I'm actually going to kick some ass there. Let me just grab this bounty so I'm maxed out. Okay, that's perfect. I mean, y'all keep the channel running. Y'all keep the food on my table. Almost did Dauntless Trials for no reason. Y'all keep the channel running. Y'all keep the food on my table, you know? So what else can I do? Well, DBZ, you can run whatever build you like, but I will state it clearly. All right, this is no offense to anybody, but Asian robot builds are always top tier. They will always be the most optimized, no matter what you think you can do. I'm sorry, but I can guarantee you mine will outclass it. People have tried, but I always beat it. Zuwudo, what's the thoughts on the hunt pass? Pretty okay. Steel is strength and flesh is weakness. That is true. Freestyling is just practice, Dags. It takes a lot of time, but once you get there, you're good. And Nakahara Zen, I'm testing a new heroic build, so it's because it's in the experimental stage, I haven't released it yet. But once it's fully tested, if it clears this heroic, alright, I'll put it in the description of the video. Alright, and then of course I'll do a proper video on it later. But it's very good. It's very good. So far, it's been going good. I'm testing its limits right now to see how far we can go, realistically speaking. And by the way, Boxhead, can I just seriously thank you for that super chat as well? I really appreciate it. It is very, very good. And I just want to thank you for feeding my family together with Bravo. That is a true blessing, and you have been one of my biggest supporters. Thank you very much for everything that you do for me. It means the world. Now, keep in mind, heroic escalations are nothing like normal escalations. You do have to be aware that this stuff can get you killed, so please don't play around if you're not sure what you're doing. Of course, loyal boy, listen. All builds should be robot builds. There shouldn't be a single build in your arsenal that's not a robot build. And that's not arrogance, that's just fact. I always invite people, try it. Try your own builds and see how they go. And then you will feel better after switching it to a robot build. Yep, go get some sleep, it's all good. Oh, this is a tough one. Hey, how the hell did I take that hit? The fuck? I swear, sometimes, even when I'm dodging this game, nah, the thing about heroics is that yes, their health is high, but you're encountering the same thing that you're encountering in the Dauntless trials. Keep in mind, the only reason I'm slower at this is because I don't use tonics. I test my builds to make sure that they really can do it. That, and I'm not exactly using my best build because I don't want Reaper's Dance to bug during the heroic, you get what I mean? So, you know, these factors make for a very different experience than what some people might understand about heroics, but at the end of the day, you know, heroics are heroics specifically because they are difficult. You know, so you gotta accept that as part of the facts, I guess. Takes time to get used to them, but you know, they're pretty alright. They're pretty alright once you're used to them, at least. Well, of course, I mean, I kind of can't... I wouldn't make a build that's not easy to understand, because when you create something, you have to take into account, you're not creating it for yourself. In my case, I create for the people, and I know that ease of understanding is important, because much like with any corporate environment, if you're not creating something that's easy for people to understand, they're not going to understand it, and that means there's going to be communication and end-user problems. Just use the hunger box head? Ooh, terrible advice. But I mean, hey, he's a VIP, so, you know, whatever he says goes, I guess. So sure, go ahead and use the hunger. It might cause you to cry internally, but hey. But yeah, heroic escalations are intended to be a challenge. Unless you're me. If you're me, then you just, you know, kind of chill out. People will always love the hunger, but to me it's such a weird ass weapon. I guess it's just never been my style of weapon. Oh my god, you'd think that I'd be better at fighting the Koshai after the trials, but oh my god, I hate his attack patterns so much. He has one of the worst attack patterns in the game. They're so fucking annoying. Pretty much, yeah. Now, I will qualify my thing. I will qualify one thing. My builds, however, are not maximized. Okay, there's a difference. They're optimized, not maximized. What I mean by that is that, okay, for example, if you're going for a maximum DPS build, it means that you have no defensive cells. So you will die in like one smack. One little finger poke and you will die. But you also maximize your DPS. This is called a flawless build. It's often used in leveling. Like, a lot of people use it to spam levels, things like that. If they're very, very skilled or, you know, they're top 100 players, that's when they use it. My builds are not those kinds of builds. My builds are always designed for optimal efficiency. So they work very well for ensuring that you have efficiency in attack, defense, everything. Axe, heroic, no, Duudo. I tend to do my heroic should be done with your best weapon, and for me my best weapon is chain blades. That's why I use the chain blades for heroics. An axe just wouldn't suit me, I'm afraid. So I do apologize. No, John Mark, there's never a need for a tier list. The one thing you don't want to ever do is tier list cells, because different cells have different priorities for different builds. When you get suckered into a tier list, and a lot of the old creators did this stupidity, which is why I spent a lot of time undoing the stupidity. There's no such thing as a tier list for cells. What you should focus on is looking at the build as a whole, because certain builds will have certain effects that need certain cells. Alright, they may be completely unnecessary for another build. If I were to tier list these cells, it would be a problem, because then people say, oh, I must have this cell. But no, that's not always the case. It's really down to like the individual build and how the build functions that you change what you do, you know? So yeah, never get suckered into the whole there should be a tier list. No, there will never be a tier list, and the reason is because it only affects and basically makes you lose viability, because you're constantly thinking, oh shit, I took the wrong amp. Fuck, that's pretty bad. Things not looking good. That's okay. Robot can do it. Robot will just have to play like hell. But yeah, I try not to ever talk or mention about tier lists, because many people do ask for them, but I will usually just tell them, give them the same response, you know? You really shouldn't focus on one, because the second you do, you're basically harming your own gaming experience. In certain games though, like for example in COD, definitely a tier list exists, because there's going to be certain guns that outperform others, you know? And that is an undeniable fact. But in Dauntless, it's very different, so yeah. It comes down to the build style you're using. Oh man, listen. Of course you should watch my gameplay over a movie, man. Talk about the robot here doing a heroic escalation, you know, fighting for the people. This is stuff that WWE's made of, man. How you like that? I know. Poor Bravo sitting there at 11 hit points. Yeah, little boy. I think the biggest problem is that the exotics are not used because they basically don't have a UE. So when you don't have a UE, it's hard for you to compete with a lot of the weapons that do have a UE, and on top of that, they were not designed with a lot of power in mind, so they ended up having this really sucky like half-done atmosphere to them. Because as much as people want them to be good, they're just not that great, you know? So yeah, it causes a lot of issues, and I do completely understand why people feel, you know, like, because then they basically like serve almost like fun weapons, like it's almost like just for fun kind of thing, you know? But I didn't like that. I think that they should have done more with the exotics. Unique effect. So if you look at every weapon, they have something called a unique effect. All right. The only one that doesn't have it is the quill shot and the exotics. This unique effect, for example, the Hellion, is that every X number of attacks, it'll do bonus damage or stuff like that. This is very helpful in a fight, and it is also what makes certain weapons extra viable. For example, if you look at the Savate's so-called UE, the more you dodge, the faster it cools down, and it does massive shock damage. You know, which is what makes Savate the most viable shock weapon right now. It is because of that UE. So yeah, UEs play a huge role in almost everything, so it's hard to run a weapon without them. That's why only 2 exotics work really well, and those 2 exotics are the Molten Edict and the Twin Suns, because there's whatever the special abilities that are already built into those weapons, they literally compensate for the UEs entirely. So that has been amazeballs. But the others are... they're kind of like that. But yeah, because especially with Omnicells now, UEs have important functionalities in how they interact with those Omnicells as well. So I'm not surprised to see most exotics fall out of use. For some weird reason, my chat went wonky for a second. There we go. Now it's okay. Hate when the chat does that. Best way is to get Aether Sparks. No, you can do any island event for Aether Sparks. Just make sure you're able to comfortably complete the events. Then you can just keep going to public hunts, and then every time there's an island event, you do it. Then you switch to another island. So usually most people will have 2 islands where they can comfortably complete the events at the highest level possible. So for example, they might choose Cape Fury and Hades Reach. Then they'll do the events there, and they'll be able to get plenty of Aether Sparks. So it doesn't always have to be Blazeworks. It can be any 2 islands that you're comfortable with. Aether Spark farming is relatively easy compared to only bounty token farming, I think, if there's such a thing, because I haven't released my video on it yet, should be on Blazeworks, because I haven't confirmed whether that was a bug or it's actually there. That you can get bounty tokens there now. So I hope that helps to answer your question. Don't forget, I'm a Chainblade specialist though. One thing which I always tell people is you should choose the weapon that you are best at. Don't worry about what other people are best at, because just because I'm good with the Chainblades, you know, doesn't mean that everybody's gonna reach this level. So it's always better to use what you're good with, because the more that you use and practice your main weapon, the stronger that you're gonna get at the game, and that benefits you in the long run, you know? Yeah? I've been noticing people have been getting bounty tokens in the Blaze Works, so by doing the events, so it's interesting. If that's here to stay, then I'm gonna release that. Yeah, there's a threshold for wound damage, but remember, you can only wound each part once. So remember not to go too ham on the wound damage, because if you're unable to wound the part, you'll have a bad time. So once you've wounded the part once, you cannot wound it again. That's just the rule with wounding. Oh, they are fun. I love them because they are fun. Oh shit, he moved. Little punk weasel. I should have known that was a fake out. That's okay, even if he fakes out, I'm 3 good, 5 me. I cannot confirm that because I've never bothered about a wound multiplier. For stagger damage, there's a stagger multiplier on the head, but for wound damage, I'm genuinely not sure. To be fair, even if there was, it's really not something that you worry about or think about, because it's mostly irrelevant to your gameplay. So yeah, I'd say don't worry about it. If you've got a wounding build anyway, you'd be able to wound. Depends on the build. Clutch Devil. So right now I'm using Cruel Rift Strike. Now with this particular build, Cruel Rift Strike's pretty good, but it may not be useful for other builds. In general, Reaper's Dance is the best special across the board. Exotic weapons usually aren't used with easy builds because exotic weapons, they usually require a bit more skill or some trial cells. So yeah, I don't tend to make easy builds for exotic weapons. And the reason is because if you're good enough to get an exotic, you know, and to surge your exotic, you should have some of your trial cells at least. So yeah, easy builds are only for beginners. That's why they use the more basic stuff. But yeah, Reaper's Dance is the best Chainblade special, hands down. So the others don't really see much use at all. Insatiable Dance is terrible, and Cruel Rift Strike is good. You can use my Revenant God Hand. Sorry, you can use my God Hand build. I think it has Discipline or Revenant. I think it's Discipline. But yeah, you can use that with the God Hand. There's also a Molten Edict build. Molten Edict is used with Revenant. Oh look, a Blaze Rezakiri. Those, of course. Listen, Shota, if you look at the build version, as I've always said, you must check by patch version. I always write the patch number, so you can see the patch number, and you will notice it's for, like, it doesn't have to be for the current patch. Any patch above 1.80 is okay. Okay. So I'm telling you one more time, Shota. Please don't ask this question again. As long as it's in the playlist that says weapons beyond 1.80, it's okay. Please use those. And those builds are already released. Okay, you want the best builds? Choose those. Okay, do you understand? Because you've asked this question before, and I've answered you before, same way. Okay? Asking a repetitive question is not helpful. So please, always check builds first. Only if you really cannot find a build should you ask for one. Okay, because I guarantee you, if you look in that playlist, there's everything there. chain blades, please refer to the ones after the refresh. It will say reworked. Because the chain blade had a rework, so it will state clearly there that the builds are reworked. One thing which you guys have to learn to do on my channel is always make sure that you check the playlist, because every time there's a major change, there'll be at least one, I redo the playlist for weapons, so that there's always the updated build, and you can follow by patch number. This will be the future system. So if you're ever confused, is this build old, is this build outdated, check the patch number. If it has the patch number written, it's current. Okay, if it doesn't have the patch number written, then it's old. Because if you number by patch notes, you never go wrong. Okay, that will always tell you what's the latest. And even if you're looking at an outdated build, you can always check whatever's latest out, because if I've got something else that comes out later, it will say there. Alright, so make sure you check all the videos and see which ones have patch numbers and what those patch numbers say. That way you will never go wrong. You will always be 100% sure that what you're getting is the best. And I absolutely guarantee it. Because, swear to God, the one thing that irritates me the most is people always asking me, like, do you have this? Do you have that? I'm like, of course I have it. Didn't you check? You know? If people, like, spent 5 seconds just checking my stuff, and I even put it all into one playlist for, like, easy organization. Come on, bros. Do me a favor. Check. Check. I'm begging you guys. Oh, shit. Oh, right. I forgot. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. That's alright. Now I can kill off the Blaze Rezakiri. Hey Kartikeya, what's up, my man? Now keep in mind, it's not that it's not okay to ask questions. Please ask questions if you need to, but ask after checking. If you genuinely cannot find something, I'll happily help you. But if you do your own checking first, it'll save a lot of time. That way you can direct your questions to things that are more important. Why? He's not difficult. I mean, he's just a Flameborn Rezakiri. Same old bug, dude. Just that it's fire instead of light. Hell, I find him easier because he doesn't trap you in the prison. Huh. He's not a very difficult fight. Like I said, if you know what you're doing, just make sure you don't fight him first. If you encounter him in a double like this, make sure that you fight the other one first, because if you fight him first, you're gonna have a really, really bad time. Flameborn Reza is the one you should fight last, because his sequences are very, very AoE. And if you enrage him early, you're gonna have a big problem. That's why you see, like, I kill him second. When you kill him second, he will not enrage so fast. And also, if he does enrage, you can dodge most of his attacks. So you always got to be very careful with that. Okay, Torn Shield. is with these Russian bots today? Why are they in full force? It's crazy. Okay, this is a heroic Torgadoro, so please be careful. He has a lot more AoE attacks, so you gotta watch out for that, because as you can see, he does that. So please be very, very careful with the heroic Torgadoro. He will fuck you up. Oh, yeah, that's why, like, when he does the double slam, I just dodge away from it. I avoid his double slam like the plague, because that shit will get you killed. That's okay. Sometimes some messages do not get sent through, so just be a little understanding of that, because YouTube will autofilter some messages. So if a message doesn't go through, yeah, there we go. Phew, survived. Yeah, I hate that double blast wave. It's so annoying. Am I? Yeah, I can mount the behemoth. That's a normal thing. It's not flying, it's mounting the behemoth. Hey, llama. See, when he creates an Aether Vent with some of his attacks, you can use that to mount his head. I think it's a technique that has been forgotten, since this is mostly used in the old days of Dauntless. Is it better to solo if you've got the skills, man? Depends on your skills, you know. Solo, there's just nobody to help you, so you better be damn good. I solo because I just don't give a shit. You mean the legendary ability? It exists. I don't really have any thoughts on it. It's nothing like super fantastic or special. It goes unused most of the time. Just because, I mean, there isn't really much of a use for it, so yeah, heroic takes, listen, heroic, my builds can carry you through a lot of content, but for heroics, that's when your own skill comes into play. So you gotta really be very, very careful about that, because at the heroic level, what you're really doing, what you're genuinely doing, is competing against your own skill, because every battle is basically a Dauntless trial. And the only difference is that there's no time limit. Ah, shit. That was painful. Yeah. That used to be one of the biggest and easiest ways of defeating Torgadora in the past. But, I mean, I no longer cheese that way because no point. I can just kill him with my regular stuff. So, even heroic Torgadoro is not a big deal if you know what you're doing with him. Biggest thing is to just avoid his AoEs and you're all good. As long as you're avoiding these AoEs, you're okay. Now this is the... I think he's gonna do the big bad body drop. Oh no, not yet.
Tommy Wiggins subscribed to the channel.
Hey, thank you for subscribing, Tommy Wiggins.
DPW subscribe to the channel.
Thank you, DPW. Appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you guys all have a good time. As you can see, this is mounting, so although I could mount with the stamina amp, I have no need to do so. No, I don't normally. It's only for this particular build because number one, this is a heroic build. Running out of stamina is dangerous. This is a build that I'm using to run the heroic specifically, which is why you want to be very careful because certain cells are only useful in certain builds. This is one of them. But yeah, Jordan, I recommend practicing using the easy build that I released if you're new to chain blades. Once you practice, you'll be alright. When Thrax was new is when I joined Dauntless. So that means you quit around the time that I joined. Listen, I enjoy the chain blades after the rework too. I still feel that the only ones upset about this stuff are all the people who, you know, were just using it for easy cheeses. They're actually pretty decent, and I'm having no trouble with them. See? Like, so if you actually know what you're doing, I'd say these are some pretty great weapons. Oh hey, actually went down for once. Ha. Guess I better serious up. Yep. But only temporarily because, like I said, Reaper's Dance is bugged. So even if I use Reaper's Dance, I run the risk of not being able to complete my escalation, which I think would be pretty bad. All things considered, no? The Torg's attacks aren't difficult to get used to, so once you're used to them, it's all good. It is easy. See? Yeah, that's why Reaper's Dance is not used at the moment. I know, right, Llama? Listen, a lot of guys have been complaining about that. Some of these content creators have been telling people not to use the chain blades, especially if you main chain blades. I'm like thinking, if you main chain blades, you would be doing what I'm doing. You'd be completing heroic escalations like this. By the way, heroic escalation this week cleared. I'll release this build tomorrow. Okay? It's super easy. If they were true masters like me, they would have had no problems. And sup, what's the funny fact, Llama? I mean, always ask yourself, if the person has really mastered everything, they would be at the highest level. This is what it means to be a true master, which is why I say, don't bother watching other people. It's pointless to watch them. Just watch me. Because what are you gonna learn from anyone else? Nothing. Maybe some bad techniques, but yeah. Okay, sure. I believe you, Llama. I believe you. What's my timing on this? Oh, hey, still on the leaderboard. Ha! Doing well. And oh hey, still on the leaderboard right there. And Hammer, let me see. Still on the leaderboard right there. Pike should still be on the leaderboard right there. Repeaters still on the leaderboard right there. Okay. So when you're a master, you've really mastered every weapon. You should have your name across all leaderboards. Yes, William, I look forward to it, man. That's okay, Rabbit. It just takes a lot of time and practice. Once you practice and get good, you know, there's no problems, man. You're all good. You're all good. And that is what that's where people go wrong. They don't practice. They sit around not practicing and then pretending like they knew what they're doing, but they don't. Hey, Pike, thank you very much. Love back to you. Oh yeah, no, I just like to beat all of them. I like to be on the leaderboard for each one. Because if you can, why not put your name there? That's the best way to practice. Do trials for every single weapon. That'll show you your skills. No, there's no unpower surge. Oh, that's okay. I don't have fun with the hammer either. But I do it just to remind people that that is what mastery looks like. If you haven't, if the content creator, like, do you know when I first started as a content creator, a lot of these other content creators and a lot of these other haters, they used to ask me, oh, how come your name is not on the top 100 leaderboards? Now, how come I don't see these other people have their names on the top 100 leaderboard? I'm very disappointed in them because that used to be the condition that they used to give me. You shouldn't be advising people if you're not top 100 on the trials leaderboard. And I used to tell them, trials doesn't matter. Nothing in the game matters because at the end of the day, it's about what the player plays. But since they made that a condition, nowadays, every day, every week, I'm on every single leaderboard. And these people are going to be like, why you like this? I'm like, that's what you told me to do. You were stunting on me back when I was a smaller content creator. Now what? Now what? Now y'all name ain't even up there. Where's your name? Why aren't you giving builds? You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time. Also, that should tell you one thing. Don't ever look down on people, especially if they can prove that they have the skills. Because the second that you look down on somebody and they prove you wrong, you're gonna be real upset. Okay, anyway, now this is a test in Blazeworks. Because we already beat the heroic escalation, so now let's beat Blazeworks and see if this build is good. That is true. As an all-rounder, I am top tier. I doubt I could beat the specialists in any single weapon because obviously they specialize. But, you know, when it comes to all-round, definitely me. I'm no super idol, Ravenshot. I'm just me. I'm just a real man that likes to do shit. But like I always say, I never forget the motivation that I have for doing this. And my motivation is always the people and my family. That's about it. I do this for the people and I do it for my family. Of course. Listen, I started making my builds for the general public because I knew that the people would need something that could actually help them with the content in the game. Following that, it's not that other content creators want speed and speed alone. It's that they try to sell you the idea that you can use their builds to do high level stuff, but actually their builds don't work because they're, if you notice closely in their video, they're fighting low level behemoths, or they're trying to show you that their builds are better than others by demonstrating how damaging they are, but in fact they aren't actually showing you the proper combat sequences, whereas I'm always fighting creatures above my level. I'm never in an easy situation because that's not what real battle is like. And if something doesn't work for real battle, why do I even want it, you know? That was my mentality when I first started doing all this. I have definitely not played Apex. I'm not an Apex player. I have a distinct dislike for Battle Royales, and I do apologize for that, but Battle Royales will never be my thing. I've never liked them at all. Go to sleep, it's 3 a.m. It's 5 p.m. where I live, dude. What are you talking about? I live in Singapore, Adi. Are you okay, bro? If I go to sleep at 5 p.m., I'm pretty sure I should not even be streaming because I'd be too old to be doing anything. I know, right? No. These people, they'll try anything to try and sell you an idea that their builds are strong. But that's why I tell you, Jordan, you know, a lot of people want to lie to you in real life, whether it's in real life or in, you know, or on the internet. A lot of people just want to lie to you because they know that they can get your money. Oh, Duudo, please do not mention any other content creators. I've got no comments about him, and do not mention them by name because they start drama. But I'll tell you straight up that any person referred to, they do some very illegal things. Just so you know, Duudo. So that person you mentioned is not a very good individual. They are somebody who has harassed people in the past, and I'm not going to say any more on that. But please never mention any other creator ever on my stream. We do not mention them by name. We don't talk about them. Yeah. So yeah, don't ever mention anybody by name because they are the ones that like to start drama. I keep to myself. But a lot of people like to literally start drama for no reason. So that's why I say don't mention any other creators. And if you want to watch them, that's up to you. But I guarantee you that when you come, that a lot of the things. And Duudo, another thing you'll notice is that, have you noticed how similar his stuff was to mine? You might have noticed that. And that's because people steal my builds. And they try to pass them off as their own. Then they buy view bots in order to make their videos look good. But you also notice that they don't really have a lot of comments where they can explain their builds. They also are not able to actually explain any of the breakdowns in their build, which is why people come back to me. Because they realize that, hey, wait, Macho Man's actually explaining it. Oh, shit. Maybe that build was stolen. Wait, maybe these people aren't actually creating original content. Which is why now, if I do make a build and I happen to showcase it on stream, I put it in the description of the video so people know that this is the original. This is where the build came from. No problem, William. I'll have a good rest of the stream. You have a good night, brother. Anyway, you should look into the facts that I'm spitting, Duudo. You might learn a lot about how dirty the industry is. At the end of the day, though, I don't feed into any of the drama. I just sit here and do my own thing. The only people I've ever beefed with is the people that had beef with me in the first place. And honest to God, yeah. Exactly. And that's why, Duudo, they were all stolen from this channel. Every single one has been stolen. That's why the content has slowed down a lot since I stopped showing my builds live on stream. Because they can't sit here, screenshot, and then make it their own. That's why I black out my screen. Either that, or if I do show my screen, I put the build in the description so people know it can't be stolen. Because it's from right here. A lot of the times, it's literally my build just taken. They change 1 or 2 cells or throw catalyst into it, and then that's it. Go ahead, Llama. Enjoy. And that has been a major running problem. I thought of a lot of different ways to deal with it. you know, but these people, they've got a lot of money in their bank account to try and, you know, squeeze me out of the market because they can buy these view bots, they can buy the subscriptions. Not that I'd ever do that, but I feel very ashamed to be standing on the same area as them, so I'm very disappointed in them. And personally speaking, when I see that kind of shit, I'm just like, no, that's not real. So at the end of the day, what I did was I just hunkered down. I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna just put my builds in my description, you know, and that way at least people know exactly where the build came from, who's the one who came up with it. And that's why you notice I black out my screen a lot. I do not showcase my build even by accident anymore, because I will not be used by these people to get their content out. All right, because their content isn't real. If they had any real content, they'd be releasing videos on the same pacing as I do, but they don't. And the second I stopped showing my builds, their pacing dropped and they slowed down. And they'll give you some excuses like, oh, I'm dealing with real life right now. No, you're not. It's just that you've got nothing to steal. Damn, this annoying Hellion. Come on, boy. Show me what you've got. I still think that out of all of the creatures in all of Dauntless, the Hellion is still my least favorite. I think if somebody did ask me, what is your least favorite behemoth, this thing. Because fire damage is bullshit. Damn you. That and my chat freaking died. Hold on, guys. I was wondering why things were looking stale. Sorry about this. I'll reset it in a moment. Okay, now I can reset. Phew. Okay, there we go. Now I can finally catch up with chat. You hate Catalyst builds, Robert Smith? Yeah, me too. But I don't hate them for any weird reason. I just realized that it's very difficult for a lot of newbies to keep up with them because they require a lot of farming. So it ended up being a situation whereby people had to farm endlessly, and that's why I started building the way that I do. Because I realized that many people like me just didn't have the time to farm the Catalyst. Because when you're working, you know, back then I was doing my accounting job. When you're working and stuff, you only have maybe 2-3 hours to play, and I don't want to spend my time farming potions. I want to play the game. So with that in mind, I started working on builds that don't require like the potion farming and stuff like that, because it used to be meta back in the day, like, oh, you have to use catalyst, you have to use your potions to get best results. Then I realized, no, you don't. No, you fucking don't. And it was better for me and my community and my wife at the time to just not use potions. And then, you know, then we started sharing it with everybody else. DPZ Watcher, that's because I never applied for Dauntless Partnership. So sorry guys, I'm still catching up on chat. It might take a while for me to get to your message. Sorry about this. YouTube has really, really bad problems with their chat system, which is the only reason why Twitch hasn't gone out of business, because YouTube pays their streamers more, just so you know. But Twitch still remains one of the best services because their chat actually works really well, and chat interaction is too important. So yeah, Brian, you don't like Catalyst builds either? Completely understand. But yeah, I never applied for Dauntless Partnership. I'll just wait till Dauntless decides to employ me if they choose to. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to just be employed by the people. After all, I'm the people's champ, not Dauntless champ. Dudo, only the real ones prevail. Thank you for saying that. Jordan Christian, no one's ever going to squeeze you out. Yeah. Literally, what I do is that most people, when they see my builds, I tell them, test for yourself. You can see that my builds work, and because I'm showing you the same stuff that I'm using, I don't take a build and then like not give it to you. I show you exactly what I'm doing and what I'm using. All right. In fact, when I get back to town, I think I can certify this build, so I'm actually going to build it in the builder and put it into the video description. So if anyone wants this build that I'm using right now, you can have it. All right. That's kind of thing though. I always explain my stuff, independent graphics. So even for a lot of these people, they don't explain their stuff and how it works because they don't actually do the math behind it. Had they actually done, if they actually had done the math behind it, they would be able to explain it to you in the same way that I do because they know how it functions. But what they do is they just screenshot my build, they throw it together, they pretend like it, because they know it works, right? They'll go ahead and fight a higher level behemoth or something and pretend to show you that it's their build, but they cannot actually communicate why it's working the way it does. That's the issue, you know? You hate this grave, Duodo? So do I, man. Hellion is my least favorite, though. I can guarantee that. Thoughts about the new behemoth, Josh? I like Savate. It's a cute behemoth. And special is very good, so Savate weapons are the best for shock. Ragetail Gnasher, yeah, that's one that a lot of people struggle with, especially with the slams. Yeah. Good job, Llama. The Sub-Zero die, you have to wait until it's reintroduced. So each season, I think they bring back some behemoth dies. So when they bring it back, you can clap the Pangar for it. And then you'll be able to get the Sub-Zero die. Also, what is with these bots coming to my channel today? Oof, they're weird. Okay, let me go build this build for you guys. So for this particular build, right, I'm gonna show it to you on stream, but I'm gonna put in the builder right now, and then I'm going to make sure that I put it in the description of this video. So if anybody wants to steal this build, you can tell them straight up it came from here. All right, they can fuck off if they want to, if they think they're gonna take my build. This is an Asian Robot original build. Anyone else with this build, all right, who's trying to claim that it's theirs, they're fucking lying to you because I came up with it today. It should be any Pangar if I'm not wrong, but it should be Aether charged, either Aether surged or enraged. It's always one of the two. Start out here, Parasitic Tenacious. Okay, that's fine. Bonded Weapon, Destiny of Boreas, Hurricane Blades, Cruel Rift Strike. Side of Stone with Toughness, Gravewing Jacket with Adrenaline, Valkyrion's Grasp, Iceborne. Now, I promise I'll release this build to the general public in a video tomorrow, but if you want it early, you can now find it in the description of this video. Alright, so this is an Asian Robot original. There. It's now in the description of the video. It's designed for heroics specifically. But you can use it for general combat. It's just better in heroics. And you will probably have a very good time with it. Because it's sexy. Now let me go check on my wifey. Hey, no problems, Ayumi. I'm always ready to test for the people. That's how I do it. That's how we do it. Do you care if anyone adds anyone from your chat? Oh, no, it's okay, Jordan. You can add other people if you want. As long as you're not trying to sit here and advertise all day for members or something. If it's like, if you hit it off with somebody in the chat and, you know, you happen to want to add them, that's completely okay, Jordan. Yeah, that's fine. And either way, I only add members, so it's all good. And no problems, Ayumi. Listen, I'm happy to provide the content for the people because ultimately, you know, the people need that stuff. And that's a fact. Now, y'all give me a second because now the screen's going to go dark again. You're going to see me test something real strange. Okay. Here is good. Sup, Cubby? Gonna try and mess around a bit more. I like to do so, you know. I like to push the very limits of what I can do. How you doing today, Kobe? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is a different one. Hey, I'm texting my wife as well. Listen, that's okay, y'all. I don't think they made the chain blades bad at all. I think I'm pretty good with the chain blades. I just literally killed off the heroic with it. Hey, welcome back, Viral Cooks. Wavy, I see you changed your name. That's all good. That's all good. But I'm sorry now, bro. The only builds that are relevant on this channel are robot builds, for they will be the most efficient. Now we have started a cult. We're only robot. The only way is robot. But I hope you're doing good, buddy. Look at Nate being so nice and helping people. How dare you be so nice? How dare you be a good person? That's illegal. You're not supposed to be a good person. But yeah, I'm happy that you're back and healthy. That's always good. What's up with these chain blades? These chain blades are the best. That's what's up. The only one, like I said, some people just can't do it because they're just not ready for Really? Because I'm running them just fine. That's why I don't know what you guys are talking about. The hunting ground is temporarily disabled because there was such a bad bug that it caused like flashing lights or some other stuff, so they had to temporarily remove it from the game. That's why you cannot access that hunting ground. Either way. But yeah, no, I did my trial with chain blades. I did, and I'm on the top 100. You know, I don't see the problems that everyone is seeing. I'm just enjoying them, same as I've always been. You know, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Savate bond with Revenant? No, I haven't done that yet. I've been trying it with Discipline, and it's working really well. With Revenant, I think it'll be good, but at the same time with Revenant, I'm not keen on getting rid of Chronovore because Revenant requires more safety, no matter what. But yeah, chain blades are not a problem. I'll probably be trying it at a later time. Hey, listen, Hamoud, I'm not gonna counter you on that. For some people, they do feel slow. Zayumi, it depends on it's your own personal choice. For example, if you prefer Discipline over Revenant, you probably want to pick up the Discipline one because the Discipline one will obviously suit you more than the Revenant one would. So again, all this is, it's always down to like, what do you use? If you're telling me that you use Discipline more than Revenant, you probably want to pick up the Discipline one. If you're telling me that you use Revenant a lot, then please pick up the Revenant one. It's a matter of choice, really. Yeah, we have been, Varo. We have been. It's been very good. We've been very relaxed. I mean, I guess, but, you know, I don't think Phoenix Labs is gonna, you know, like, swap around. I certainly don't think Phoenix Labs is gonna change things at all. So, you know, it's either adapt or, you know, switch weapons, but would you really want to swap weapons? You know, you made a wound build for the Pike. I already have a wound build for the Pike. How dare you not use a robot build independent graphic? Yes, sleep well, Nate. It's always a pleasure to have you with me, my dude. But yeah, I think that a lot of it boils down to personal choice. You know, for me, as much as I love the LLHL combo, I'm not a one-trick pony. And that's the problem for a lot of people. They did not know how to adapt, you know? What do you mean for the new Pike? The Savate? Still, how dare you not use a robot build? Daring to not use my Pangar wounding Pike. I see. I see. Yeah. Once you get used to the build, you're all good. Remember, we are a robot cult, so anybody that doesn't use a robot build is a heretic and is not permitted to be here. I will call Emin to execute you. But listen, if you're liking your new wounding Pike, go for it, man. I really want to explore the Savate special with it, but you know, I just haven't had the time because chain blades have taken up all my time first. Just check the hunting grounds, Hamoud. You can find them in escalation too, but all you have to do is, when you check the hunting grounds, you can just see which behemoth is there, see? So go ahead and look for whatever fire burb you want. Rather than asking me, just check there. See, I'm not the type of guy that feeds a man a fish, I teach a man how to fish. If you figure out how to find every behemoth, you never need to ask. Because these are questions that you can solve yourself, no problem. Yes, you are right, Jordan. That is exactly what this is. Because anything else is illegal. Sup, Noah? How you doing, buddy? God, do I hate those bugs. Up to you, Kobe. Whatever weapon you're currently using. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with being an all-rounder. Being an all-rounder is good. Jesus Christ, another Russian bot? Why the hell are there so many today? I bet somebody's trying to pay these bots just to defame me. Thanks for the free viewership, though. Whichever nerd is doing that shenanigans. It's like they're all Russian on top of that. It's kind of weird. If you use them all, then there's nothing new that I can provide for you, my man. Aw. Lame sauce. Freaking blood shoulder shroud. Yes, enjoy, Robert, enjoy. What's up, Truffles? How the hell, every single time I dodge, this game just refuses to accept my dodge. Fuck. Okay, that was bullshit. But I've noticed it only happens to me when fighting this bloodshot shenanigans. There must be an explanation. Is it lag? Yeah, so Truffles, when you see those, when it says Vast Tech or whatever, you can literally just ban them because they are bots. And they've been appearing at my streams for the past while. I do not know why. That's how I was thinking somebody might be trying to sabo me. Trying to make, you know, shit pretend like there's bots here. But yeah, the message is always the same, Vast Tech. Could be. Yeah, only Bravo can't see them. I think YouTube might be trying to deny me mods, you know? Trying to deny me the power of my mods. I don't know what the purpose of the bots are. They just come in and like say something weird and then leave. There must be some purpose to it. I just don't understand the method to their madness. Yeah, them removing the dislike button was a weird one. Lol, I died after the fact, but okay, at least he's dead. I can certainly say that this functions. Oh, it's afternoon here for me. About another 25 minutes of stream, and then I'm a free man. And then I'm a Fremen of Dune. I need a moment to check something. For this one, I might switch back to Reapers. Let's see how long it takes before shit goes wild. Yeah, everyone's doing okay, Noah. No problems on my end, that's for sure. Now let me message Kaz. Okay. Before I head to the event, I'm gonna head toward the Embermain. Now see, the thing is, people use these view bots to increase their view count. They also use them to get fake subscribers on their channel, so it looks like their subscriber count is higher than it actually is. This is a known fact. You might notice some suspicious viewer counts because considering a game like Dauntless honestly isn't that popular, and you can look at how many views certain Dauntless partners get versus how many views certain individuals get, and you'll notice a great disparity there. So a lot of these people do view bot, and one of the greatest examples of view and subscriber botting that I always talk about is there's a guy, okay, I'm not gonna name names, but considering the fact that this person had over 100,000 subscribers, when he was playing a game that wasn't Dauntless, he played Apex Legends, he had only 9 people watching him. I'm pretty sure that when I put on COD, even though that's not my main game, I can at least have 12 people watching me. Alright? So, the thing is, a lot of people try to fake their stats because it makes them look good. I never do that because that is one silly thing to do, and that would be something that would literally only ruin your own reputation. So, I wouldn't do that. But for some people, I guess there is a distinct need for them to try and fake it. Because, you know, if they don't fake it, they never make it. So for them, that is a major, serious concern, I guess. And that is why I believe they sometimes do what they do. Because for them, without that, they do not have anything. That's okay, Major Guns. Crunchy Piece, thank you very much.
Please subscribe to the channel.
Thank you very much for following. Thanks very much for subscribing, I should say. I appreciate that. Oh, shit. That was accidental. Still getting used to this. Mm-hmm. Damn it. I can dish out the damage, no problem. The problem is the sustain. There is already one. Did you miss those videos, dude? I suggest, Jack, that you check the build videos from 1.80 because there's guaranteed one there. So yeah. Oh, come on. How did I take 2 hits in one shot? Oh well. As long as this dies, I'm happy. But yeah, for Blazeworks, I think I'll have to stick with my lovely little Iceborne. Just because Discipline is annoying to use on some of these guys. Oh, and he dares to die off. What a punk. Discipline is excellent if you know what you're doing with it. I just don't like to use it in Blazeworks because the sustain is not so good. Let me see. Jack, you wanted a Pike build without Revenant, right? Here. You should check out all of my Pike builds because a lot of them are here. They don't contain Revenant. And they're fairly easy to find.
Good morning to everybody.
Thank you very much, Noah. And I think that is gonna... Oh, wait. Tommy Wiggins took Stream Boss. Damn. I last remembered Bravo being at 11 hit points. But you know what? This one goes out to Noah Smith. I'm gonna freestyle. But before I do that, here you go. Mr. Jack, this is what you're looking for, buddy. Exotic weapon build is for endgame. Yes, it is, Shota. Yes, it is. What's my lantern? Koshai. Koshai because of lifesteal. Hey, listen, I can kill things on that map with anything. But the issue there was just that I wanted to make sure that stuff was legit, you know? Oh, I missed your message, Bravo. Damn. Sorry, man. I've literally missed like quite a few chat messages, but sometimes it happens. I think there's a message by Hytrid. You messed with my videos, guided your whole ass playthrough. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, YouTube chat is one of the most annoying things ever about streaming. I love YouTube streaming. They treat their streamers really a lot better than Twitch, but I'll tell you straight up, their chat interface is the worst interface that I've ever seen. Please, dear God, there should not be any chat delay. Number one, no chat delay, and number two, you should let me see all the messages. They should remove auto filter. Like, if you have trusted mods, your mods can filter for you. I like using war pikes. In fact, let me use war pikes right now. And the easiest way to get rams, Daniel, is just open cores. Here, let me switch to war pike right now. Let me show y'all a super cool war pike style. Y'all want to see it? Let me rap for Noah first, and then after that, I'll show y'all a sick ass war pike style. Okay, I'm about to bust one out. Let me see. What kind of beat do I want to put on? Oh, let's go with this one. You know, I freestyle on this beat a lot because it's a hardcore beat. But you know, I guess this is a perfect moment for me to say something. You know? There are so many people out there always trying to steal my builds cause their old souls are bare. These are the people that always wanna try and start shit, but they ain't really got any shit in their face. Yo, listen, all these people, they wanna steal from the robot, but they have no originality. So my channel always grows. Yeah, so my channel always grows. Yeah, they talk about people trying to discover them, but really their sub count hasn't moved from where it was 2 weeks ago, fam. 2 weeks ago, fam. If they really were growing, they'd be like me every single day. We go 50 subs up, cause the people are discovering the robot. And they know that my builds are buffed up. Yo, we just hit 6.5k subscribers recently. Oh yeah, it's gonna show soon. And I'm probably gonna have to thank you all tomorrow at noon. That's what we gonna do here. Right now, I gotta tell you that there is no fear inside my heart, cause I know that near and dear my people are here for me. Yeah, community is strong and everybody going up. We know that we got this shit all flowing up. That is how we do it. That is how we screw it every single day. The Robot Nation do it. We going hardcore. Now we gonna go to COD soon and we gonna make it bore. Yeah, every single day, grinding all those weapons up. You gonna see me on Twitch and I never ever shut up. But yo, let me give my thanks right now to Noah Smith. Thank you for that super chat. This rap goes out to one of my brothers, man. He's always working out hard every single day. Yo, Noah Smith, this one's for you. Hey, Noah Smith, this one's for you. And I'm gonna hit you with a special chorus that comes up as a meme in my stream. Ready? It's Daryl, 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 Nigel. Daryl, 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 Nigel. Bet you guys haven't heard that for a little while, you know, but it's alright. Maybe on stream again, I gotta do it. Maybe on Twitch. Hey, we're gonna go hard on these beats every single day. So thank you all for supporting me. Hey. Alright, I'm back. Let me see what I missed in chat. Yeah, you should take a nap on the train. Just don't miss your stop, Truffles. And Warpikes are indeed flexible. I do enjoy them. They are quite fun. I mean, I'll show you one of the best Warpike builds I have right now. And of course it's good, Kobe. I'm known for my rapping and my gaming. Crunchy Piece, you started on Saturday in the evening. You got level 20 on Axe again. Keep reforging. You don't make a build, Crunchy. You use my builds. So start with my easy Axe build. That is my recommendation. You should start there. After you start with the easy Axe build, so you can use this one. I will link you to it now. Where is it? Where my easy Axe build at? There it is. This is very good. This is very good. You can use this to farm all the legendaries that you need, Crunchy Piece. So that's a good recommendation. And yes, Frost is bugged right now because it's causing problems. So Dauntless has temporarily removed it from the game. It'll be back soon. Oh my God! Somebody had "All I Want for Christmas" as their ringtone. That's crazy. And yeah, I learned my rapping mostly from listening to Eminem, Yuki, but I also listen to a lot of Necro, Immortal Technique. I just don't go as hard as them. I'm glad you fuck with the energy though. Thank you, Hydrid. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the rap. Glad it was heat. Okay. How did I get that transmog? It's from Prime Gaming. So because I've got an Amazon Prime subscription, you get to claim free stuff every month. Yes, if anybody wants to play with Jordan, you can add extra volatile. Sup, Night Air? You missed the chat, Daryl. Whoops. Good, good, good. Enjoy your grinding, Crunchy Piece. No, I don't ever get that bug, Hydrid, but I wouldn't be surprised if that bug existed, because Dauntless has a shit ton of bugs. So please report it every time it happens. Don't just report it once. The more you report it, the more that Dauntless will get overwhelmed by it, and they deserve to be overwhelmed by it, because the devs need to know that they bugged everything. I'm in C as well, make you mine, and I have no lag at all, so it may actually be to do with your country's internet, because as far as I know, the servers don't have any problems for Singaporeans to connect, or most of the people from C to connect, so it might be your country's internet. Yeah. With fire coming out of their head, it's probably a transmog or a skin, yeah. Yeah, I think the frost and whatever escalation problems also happen mostly on Switch, so. Josh, you're washing your hands? Okay. For me, my rapping is more like my therapy. I haven't looked at it, Yuzuki, but what I'll tell you straight up is that it's not a robot build. How dare you? The fact that you dare to even suggest your own builds or try to make your own builds, huh? Don't make me bring out the limpe. But yeah, no, for me, rapping has like always been therapy. So I don't rap. I mean, I'm not above swearing, but I tend to rap mostly about issues that apply to me, things like that. That's more important for me. I completely understand, Hydra. And should you use your 8 hearts to push the set to max stats, or isn't it worth it for the non-legendary stuff? No! Plenty of stuff that is non-legendary is used in builds, especially armors. What you should do is just follow my builds, Crunchy. As long as you're following the build, if the build says that it needs a particular piece of armor surged, make sure you get that armor surged. Handle build? What do you mean handle build? No, 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 no. You're never supposed to test stuff on your own. What is illegal now? Handle these nuts, lol.
Make Lumen subscribe to the channel.
Thank you, Make You Mine, for subscribing to the channel. Good to have you with us. Good to have you with us. Congratulations, you got me. You nerd. There you go. As long as you know what you're doing with your Warpike build, you're alright. The new Behemoth is pretty cool. The best Warpike special, it depends on your build, dude. It's... You can't... There's... Okay. People always say, what's the best special? Some weapons don't have a best special. With the Warpike, it depends on what you need. Concussive Salvo is for people that maybe they're bad at interrupting or they want to farm parts. Concussive Salvo is better. Reckless Leap is primarily for builds where you focus on wounding. And this Savage Wellspring is great on crit focus builds. Like this build is a crit focus build, so you can reach very close to like a 70% crit rate, which is very, very good. And that helps you dish out your max damage near constantly, which again is very good. So it really just depends on what kind of build you're using and how you want to use it. That is what should determine what kind of special you're running. Because a lot of people, they don't think about those things when they run their special. And what happens is that they end up with a less effective special. So yeah. Yes, of course, Crunchy. Do it. Do it. Listen. Try the robot builds. If they don't suit you, alright, you can stop using them. But I absolutely guarantee that once you use them, you will feel the difference. It's very difficult to get a build that is better than mine because they are all optimized. Literally calculated to the limit. And the reason I do that is to make it enjoyable for everybody so that I know that when I deliver something to you, it's going to be quality. Bloodshot Shroud and Thunderdeep combo, not too bad. On Heroic, I'll cry, but here it's not too bad. It's okay. No, you don't ever use it like that. I mean, you can use Berserker on it, but it's not good with the Riftstalker. The build that I already made for Spin to Win is the best. And if you listen to why it is explained that way, it's explained in the video. When I release a build, please let me tell you, I've tested every weapon to find the best combination. That's why it's hard to beat a robot build. You will never get better DPS. Ryan's going good, Travis. There's no best armor, Josh. It really depends on your build. Because armor is... Okay, what you use armor for is to make sure that you're getting the right perks. So in order to get the right perks, you gotta have armor that matches your build. So it doesn't really matter what armor is the best or what armor does this and that. No. What you're effectively doing is making sure that your build rocks. Yeah, I test every single weapon. I test every single circumstance, everything. Then when I find the best combination, I go and do a practical test. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to be able to deliver quality to people. You can try, Yuzuki. You wait long. It's okay. It's okay. Your cat just understands that sometimes you need a break from watching. Enjoy, Daryl boy. You dare to use inspiration from others, Yuki? I'm the only inspiration. How dare you mention others? But yeah, no, seriously, go for it. Look, as long as you're happy, I literally can't force you guys to use robot builds. I suggest using them always, but, you know, if you want to do something else, do it. I'm not going to stop you. Of course, Hydrid. If you use an Asian robot build, I guarantee you don't need to worry about defense. The only time you need to worry about defense is in Dauntless trials. Even in heroic escalations, I don't worry about them. No. Berserker and Tenacious can be used together. That's why you often see them featured in a build together. But the extent to which you use them depends. Because, for example, I do not always go to Berserker +6, because a lot of the time there's no point. Sometimes I'll just use Berserker +3 instead. And then I'll add Tenacious, because each Tenacious may give me, for example, in certain builds it may give me 15%. That's as good as adding Berserker in, and I don't even have to think about it. As long as my hit points are full, I have the Tenacious. I don't have to worry about building it up by striking a creature. So it can create some interesting combinations. So it comes down to your knowledge of building and how to build in the first place. Once you have that knowledge, though, it's a lot easier because you will understand the basis of preparation behind the build, and then that gives you the opportunity to smash your way through it. I do like it, Shota. Hey, Charpo, what's up, my man? So yeah, at the end of the day, right, if you reference my builds, you will have no trouble following 90% of the stuff, because you realize that everything has its purpose, and that's why I do certain things. If it serves no purpose, I won't do it. But using them together necessitates an understanding of how to use them together properly, you know? So a lot of people underestimate how building works, but yeah, try not to do that because it can be difficult. You're still feeling unwell? I hope you get a good rest, my buddy. Yeah, enjoy Valorant, John Mark. Boxhead would love hearing you say that. Just build like a 5-head would. Oh yeah, no. I think Boxhead saw Yuki or somebody else using hunger earlier and was super happy about it. He loved that hunger shit. Grandfather has 2 goats. Well, you are the son of a shepherd now. No problem, Charper. Sucks to be sick, but I understand, my man. Just take care of yourself, alright, buddy? You live in Asia? How dare you live in Asia? That's illegal. Yeah, I hope you enjoy Asia. It's a good place. Stay down, creature boy. Oh, come on. How dare you, Malcurion? How dareth thou attempt to stop your king? No. It is unnecessary. So yeah, this is a simple Pike build. Tears up everything, as you can see. It is very good. Yes, it is similar, Yuki. But this Warpike build is very strong. It requires a bit more hit point management, but it's very strong. Relentless Onslaught build when? Well, you know, Noah has a Relentless Onslaught build, so you can go run that. Oh, I'm just expanding my knowledge, Noah. I mean, of course, Revenant is awesome, but you know, it'd be boring if I just did that. Speaking of which, I realized my lo-fi was off too. Now it's back. Llama, how dare you not use a robot build? Okay, you're banned from my streams forever. Look at this man choosing not to use a robot build, asking Noah for a relentless build. Hey, Raffles. Oh, shit. I didn't realize the time. Guys, it's the end of the stream. No more escalations for me. But look out for something cool, okay? After this, I'm going to quickly film a video. And I will show you guys how to run the heroic Chainblade build, okay? Yes, I don't have one, but still, how dare you? That's illegal. But yeah, no, if you wanna link up with Noah and he can pass you his build, feel free to do so. All right. Noah is somebody I trust. Highest DPS weapon. This is not opinion. This is actually fact. The War Pike has the highest DPS in the game. Just letting you know. It has the highest base damage in the game. You can just search on my channel, fam. There's a lot of sword builds on my channel. Just look through my videos. As long as it's past patch 1.80, you can use that build. Look, Truffles, another see this VAR tech thing. That's a bot. Well, you shouldn't be spending your marks on that, Shota. Most people have to spend their marks on other things. So I don't recommend doing that. Hey, Bravo got it. Nice job. Yeah, Raffles. Warpike is dope. So that is the strongest, highest DPS weapon. Hydrid. There is one with Revenant, Yuki. Nice, Bravo. Okay, ladies and gents, we have come to the end of the stream. Thank you very much for another awesome day. Oh, look, Truffles, quickly kill the other bot. Kill the other bot. No problem, Major Guns. Always here to talk to people. I will see you guys tomorrow for some COD. Yeah, you just hide it. The hide is the ban button on YouTube. They call it hiding, but it's the ban button. All right. If you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you like the stream so that more people can find it. All right. I hope it helps. Yeah, I think it's just not showing you the Russian ones, Bravo, which is interesting. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you all tonight on Twitch. So for those of you that want to see my Twitch stream, I will be on at 10:30 p.m. on Twitch. All right, that is 4.5 hours from now. So this is my Twitch channel. Okay. So you can go there and poke it if you want. All right. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you all at 10:30. Yeah, 4 hours from now, 4.5 hours. You will see us on Phasmophobia. Okay. Singapore time, my dude. All my timings are Singapore time. So I'll see you on Twitch at 10:30. 4.5 hours from now, I'll be on Twitch. And it shall be a fun night. Later, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.